Hello, and welcome back to Namaste with Natalie. Thank you so much for chiming in with me. Today we're going to do a ground level practice. Go ahead and bring your hands to your heart, close your eyes, relax your face and jaw, and find that tall posture within you. Start to notice your breath and take a deep inhale in and out through the nose if you can. Then gently drop your chin to your chest and gently roll each ear to each shoulder. Try to keep focused on your breathing and feel free to pause in any place that feels extra good to you. Then inhale, lift up nice and tall, and then go ahead and look over that right shoulder for a gentle stretch. Then we're going to go ahead and look over to the left shoulder. Feel free to look back just a little further to feel that stretch if you don't. Coming back to neutral, let's roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Keeping that breath work alive. Then let's go the other direction if that's okay with you, up and forward. Then go ahead and pause, bring your hands together and gently roll your wrist around. Then with your hands interlaced, place the palms out in front of you and see if you can arch the back to separate the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift up and gently lean over to the left. Take a deep breath here, come to center, reach high and over to the right. Then reach up, unleash the hands, cactus the arms for a nice gentle chest stretch. Then place the thumbs down and clasp the hands behind your back. If you can, bend forward and bring the arms up and over towards the direction of your head. A little further if you can. Then slowly bring your hands back down and roll on up. Go ahead and place your right hand towards the right side and the left arm up and over and reach out towards the side. With the next exhale, see if you can sink in just a little further. Inhale, unravel, and then reach up with your right arm and reach over towards the left. Take a deep inhale and exhale, sink in just a little bit more. When you're ready, go ahead and come on out of it. We're going to go ahead and come onto our bottoms now. Your feet can stay down, your hands can stay under your legs, or your hands can go behind your back. Find whatever variation of boat pose that you would like, including you can extend your legs out as well. Try to breathe comfortably. Then place both feet down, lift up your hips, slight bend in the elbows, deep breaths. Gently coming on down. Go ahead and place your legs long and hinge from the hips to a forward fold, making sure you're bending from the base of your spine and rounding with your head being the last down. And if you're up high, that's okay. Listen to your body. From here, we're going to go ahead and lift up. Go ahead and bring those legs in and crisscross the legs, hinge from the hips. If you can make it down, go ahead and make it down. With the next exhale, sinking in just a little bit more. Then with the strength of your arms, push up, look at your legs, which way they are crossed, and let's crisscross them the other way. Lifting tall, maybe finding your sit bones, moving your bottom out, and then rounding from the base of your spine to your head down. With your next inhale, go ahead and push yourself up. Bring your feet together in butterfly, holding it here, And if you can, hinging from your hips and going down. If you're tall, that's fine. No matter where you are, try to relax those legs and focus on your breath. Go ahead and aid your legs with your hands. Bring the right knee in, extend the left leg long, lift up and twist over the right shoulder. So your right arm is down, your left hand is up. You can either hold it or you can do what I'm doing here and finding a little bind. With your next exhale, see if you can gently twist a little further over that right shoulder and try to relax that right shoulder. We're going to go ahead and lift up and unwind. Right leg down this time. Left knee in, cross it over, lift and twist. You can inhale tall and then exhale. You can twist a little bit more, finding that hook with that right arm or just keeping it and holding it. Relaxing the shoulders here, focusing on your breath and enjoying the effects of the twist. When you're ready, go ahead and unwind. We're going to go ahead and turn over onto all fours. There's no rush. Take your time. From here, we're going to go into cow pose, dropping the belly, lifting the heart, shoulders back, bottom up, belly down. Then we're going to go into cat pose, separating the shoulder blades, bringing the navel into the spine. Back and forth. See if you can take a deep breath in here into cow and exhale to cat. Few more times on your own. Deep breaths through the nose. Then we're going to go ahead and kick the right leg back. Holding a balance here. We're going to go ahead and take that right hip and stack it on top of the left hip, then lower that right leg down. Or you can keep it up. This challenge is yours for balance. Then go ahead and place the right arm up to the sky. If your right leg is up, keep it flexed, the foot flexed there. If you want an extra challenge, look up towards the hand. If you feel too much discomfort on that left knee, feel free to place something underneath it. Then we're going to gently drop the right foot down, curl the toes under and kick back so that your heel gets a nice calf stretch there. Gently lower the right leg down. From here, right hand shifts underneath that right shoulder. Left hip stacks on top of the right. Left leg goes high if you can, and left arm goes up as well. Extra challenge, looking up towards that left hand. Deep breaths. Focus on something that's not moving if you feel like you're having a little challenge here. You got this. Gently drop the left hand down. Then curl the left toes under and kick that back left heel so you feel a nice gentle stretch. Gently go ahead and bring the left knee down. We're going to go into wild child with our legs out wide and dropping the hips down. If you would like to, for a nice shoulder stretch, bring your elbows close together, place your palms together and bend your elbows back. Taking a few breaths here, in and out. Try to release if you can. Then go ahead and straighten your arms, curl the toes under, lift the hips up into your downward facing dog. Feel free to walk your dog, dropping one heel back and then the other. From here, we're gently going to bring the knees down. If you want to put padding underneath the knees, you can do so. Walk your hands back and come on up. Your knees are about hip width apart. We're going to bring the right leg in front and thrust the hips forward. The right knee should be directly on top of the right heel. If your heel is further back, kick it forward a little bit more. With your next exhale, sink in just a little bit more. Then with your next inhale, straighten that right leg. Curl the toes up of the right foot, hinge from the hips, And if you can, make your way down. If not, just keep the hands on your hips and lean forward. With your next exhale, sink in a little further if possible. And a little bit more if it's comfortable. Then we're gently going to straighten the arms. Bring both hands on the inside of that right leg and gently swivel that right leg around. Or however you get there, you get there. Both hands come on the hips, and now we're going to do the left side. Bringing your hips forward, deep breaths, left knee directly on top of the left heel, not more in front or not too far behind. Notice how the knee is directly on top of the heel there. From the next inhale, straighten that left leg, curl the toes towards your nose, hinge from the hips. If you can make your way down, straddling that left foot with your arms, go for it. With your next exhale, go down just a little bit more. Keep playing with that breath work. Notice how the exhale releases and you can dive deeper into the stretch. And the inhale straightens that back a little bit. Then go ahead and push on up. Both hands on the inside of the left leg and bring that leg around however it's comfortable. Turning around onto your back now. Gently come on down. Bring the feet underneath the knees and lift the hips up for bridge pose. If you want to clasp the hands behind you and roll back the shoulders to deepen the stretch, you can do so. If you want to place the hands underneath the lower back and bottom, you can lift the legs up, making sure you keep that chin lifted so you're not kinking the neck. And gently come down if you're up and bring those knees into your chest, rocking side to side, massaging the lower back. Then grab 2 peace fingers on the big toes, the outside of the feet, or the ankles to find your happy baby. Feel free to rock side to side or stretch out the legs into a straddle. Do whatever feels best for your body. Feel free to play around, self-discover. Then bring the feet together and gently place them down into butterfly. If you'd like to cactus your arms for a nice chest stretch, go for it. Start to notice your breath and see if you can make your exhales longer than your inhales. In both parts of the breath, the inhale long and the exhale long. The pauses between the breaths long as well. Start to slow down, surrender to gravity, and take a moment just to thank your body for all the movement that it just did. If you would like to turn over to the right-hand side to help drain your heart, you can, or you can stay there as long as you like. When or if you're ready, you can come up to a tall seat. Shake out those hands. Shake out anything that's no longer serving you. Just shake it off. Shed it away. Let it go. Then bring your hands to your heart. Take a moment just to be still. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me.